Do you ever feel like your faith isn't strong enough to see real change? Don't worry. God wants you to know that even the smallest faith can yield big results. Matthew 17:20 says, So Jesus said to them, Because of your unbelief, for assuredly I say to you, if you have the faith of a mustard seed, you will say to this mountain, Move from here to there, and it will move, and nothing will be impossible for you. Jesus, being the great mentor that he is, holds his disciples accountable. He addresses their frustrations about their inability to cast out this demon, right? His response actually reminded them that it wasn't the size of the obstacle, right? But the absence of their belief. In other words, you don't need a bulldozer to break through, just faith the size of a tiny mustard seed. Now, I'm going to ask you to pause for a moment here, right? Because when was the last time that you actually evaluated your faith walk? It's often the areas in our life that feel stagnant where our faith really needs to be assessed. But here's also what we need to remember. God isn't asking you to have perfect faith, just faith that is actually planted in Him. The power in your faith isn't even really about the size, it's about the source. Now, you may not know this, but a mustard seed, once planted, grows strong and unshakable. Your job, my job, is to believe enough to speak, move, and trust God with the results. So speak to your mountains, speak to your fear, your finances, your past, your doubt, and tell it to move. Get out of the way. Even the smallest yes to God has the power to shift what may seem impossible in your life. But you have to be willing to trust God and to tell that mountain move. See you tomorrow for another 1 Minute on Purpose.